Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Rob Baggett here from Keep It Tickin' TV. Got a short one tonight, just about 30 minutes, going until 8:45 Eastern Standard Time. Just going to go over the Group I games. In Group I today, we had France versus Senegal and Iraq versus Norway. Those are the teams in Group I. And later on in the stream, we're going to give our predictions on Algeria versus Argentina. It's at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That should be a great game. So, hoping a couple people will join the stream tonight and just give their predictions on Argentina and Algeria and, give their opinions on the games that transpired earlier today. So, like I mentioned before, the first game of the day was France versus Senegal. And it ended 3-1 to France. Not a surprise, honestly. France is a great team. They're so potent in attack. They have so many attacking options. They have the likes of Ryan Cherky on the bench, who is a phenomenal player in the Premier League playing for Man City. So, that just goes to show how much depth they have as a squad. And it was a good game. I didn't get to watch the full game. I watched the highlights that Fox Soccer posted on YouTube after the fact. And from the looks of it, it looked like Senegal actually played really strong in the first half. They had some really big chances. If I remember correctly, I remember Ismaili Sarr had a couple chances that could have gone in, but he couldn't capitalize. I remember one was point blank. He was in the 6 or maybe even, around the PK spot, and he blasted it over the net. So that would have put Senegal up 1-0 early, and that maybe would have changed the direction of the game. But like I said, it ended up being 3-1 to France. I'm going to share my screen and show just some stats and just some of the stuff that FootMob shows for the France-Senegal game. Let me share screen real quick. Share screen. Allow to share screen. This one. Okay. Yeah, here we go. So, like I said, I watched this video right here. Fox Soccer or Fox Sports extended highlights for the game. It was held at MetLife in East Rutherford. And just from the looks of it on TV, during the highlights, it looked like it was a packed out house, just from what I could see visually. And FootMob has it, at 98% capacity, which it definitely looked like that on TV. We had France, the number 3 ranked team in the world, versus Senegal, the number 15th ranked team in the world. And as you can see, Mbappe got his brace. He scored in the 66th minute and the 96th minute, and Barcola scored in the 82nd minute. Those were the 2 goal scorers, 2 goals for Mbappe, but 3 goals for France. And Mbappe, he's a youngster on Senegal. He's only 18 years old. He scored for Senegal late. It was weird. The first half, like I said, Senegal had a lot of opportunities. As you can see, they had 5 shots, 1 on target. One of them hit the post. Nicholas Jackson's shot hit the post. It literally almost hit the post and then bounced off the back. I've seen it before. We've all seen it before where, someone will hit the post and the goalie's diving to save it, and they miss the ball. It hits the post, and then while they're on the ground, where they dove, it'll hit them in the back and go in. that actually almost happened for Nicholas Jackson in the 25th minute. So Senegal really applied the pressure early. You know what I mean? They might have honestly been a little gassed. They might have like pushed a little too hard early and gassed themselves out. Because the second half was completely France, as you can see. Yes, Senegal did get, one goal, but it was they were already down 2-0. I think they made it 2-1 when they scored. Yeah, they were down 2-0, and then Mbai's goal made it 2-1, which, you never know with a 2-1 lead. France could have conceded another goal and it could have ended 2-2, but Mbappe to the rescue in the 96th minute. Absolute peach of a goal. Absolute peach of a goal. I wish I could show it on stream. It was incredible. It was truly an incredible shot. Um, the ball kind of bounced to him. Like someone had the ball in midfield, and one of the Senegalese like midfielders, defensive midfielders, tackled the guy that had the ball in France, and it just bounced to Mbappe, and he immediately gained possession, turned, and just fired it. Like as you can see, it was pretty far out. It was probably 25 yards out, and yeah, it was a beauty of a goal by Mbappe, and that solidified the win for them 100%, making it 3-1. Barcola's goal as well was nice. It was against the break. It was like against the run of play, fast break goal, as it says on FootMob. I think it was, who was it that got the assist? Someone, I think it was Rabiot. Yeah, Rabiot just threaded the needle to Barcola while he was, in transition, and Barcola just put it away. You know what I mean? He cut through the defense with his speed and just put it away. But honestly, personally, my man of the match. I wonder what FootMob has. FootMob has Mbappe as man of the match, but he scored 2 goals. His second goal was incredible. He definitely does deserve man of the match, but my second, my runner-up man of the match would have to be Olise. Olise played so good. This guy looked incredible on the pitch. Every highlight in the first half was an Olise highlight. That France didn't really do much in the first half, but Olise was definitely the bright spark for them in the first half. He continued to apply pressure, and Desiree Doué as well didn't look bad in the first half, but Olise was definitely the standout performer in the first half. Beautiful pass to Mbappe. If Olise and Mbappe can continue to have this chemistry that they currently have, this French team, it's going to be a walk in the park for them to win this thing, because just they just like that connection, it'll cut through any defense. Senegal isn't bad defensively, honestly. They have a great goalkeeper in Mendy. Koulibaly's a really strong center back, and sorry, I just got a text. I just wanted to see. Yeah, I just got a text. My bad. Yeah, so Koulibaly is a very strong center back, and Mbappe and Olise just absolutely cut through that back line. And if, like I said, they continue to play with the chemistry that they have right now, they're going to be an issue for every team in the world. The only thing I would say about France is, Senegal is a good team and all, but they really were able to cut through the French defense. Like, Tchouaméni and Rabiot, they're good holding mids, like good defensive midfielders, but the back line, they just had allowed too much space in between the defenders, and Senegal was really finding those gaps and being able to get shots off. A lot of the shots were really close to going in as well. So, I mean, 3-1, definitely France deserved this win, despite the fact that they didn't really play too well in the first half. But I think Senegal should have had more than one goal. And, if Senegal would have netted one of their early opportunities, you never know what this game could have ended like. It really could have taken a toll out of France's confidence levels if they scored first. And like I said, we never know what this game could have ended like if Senegal scored first. But despite that fact, France wins 3-1, and they get 3 points in Group I. Great result for them. This is a tough group. France, Senegal, and then Norway and Iraq are also in this group. All very good teams. And speaking of Iraq and Norway, we'll go look at that game next. So as you can see here, this game ended 4-1 to Iraq. Norway being the 31st ranked team in the world, and Iraq being the 57th ranked team. At first, this game, I was able to watch this game from start to finish live. And at first, Iraq, they did not look bad. I had Norway, on paper, Norway has so much talent on this team. Odegaard, Berg, Sander Berg, Ayer, Holland. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but the Atletico Madrid player. France, we got the football block in the chat. The football block in the chat. France looked lazy in the first half, but man, Mbappe and Elise really turned it up in the second. Football block, I appreciate you getting in the stream. I really appreciate you coming in the stream and leaving a comment. And I totally agree. France, they just looked lethargic. They really looked lethargic. Like I said earlier on in the stream, I don't know if you caught it, but I was actually in class. I had to take an exam, and then I had a lab to do after the exam. So I didn't get out of class until 5 once the game was over. But as soon as I kept refreshing on YouTube to see, when Fox Sports would upload the extended highlights so I could watch. And all the highlights in the first half were Senegal. Senegal had 3 great opportunities to score. Like I mentioned before, Nicholas Jackson hit the post. And we've seen it before where, someone will shoot and the goalie will dive and, he'll be too late to get down and the ball will hit the post and then bounce off his back and go in. That almost happened actually. That actually almost happened. And I would love to get the football block on stream if he's down for just a quick minute. I'm only doing a 30-minute stream. I'm about 13 minutes in. I'm streaming until 8:45 Eastern Standard. So I'm going to shoot the football block an invite to the stream if he would like to join. That would be pretty sick just to get, some extra opinions. Not a lot of viewership in the stream today, but just definitely going to throw that out there if he would like to join. So yeah, definitely just going to throw that out there to the football block. Would love to have Brandon from the football block on. He says, unfortunately, I can't join right now. I totally get it, brother. Totally understand. We'll do one in the future, man. We'll definitely do one in the future. I really appreciate you hopping in the chat and just getting involved with the stream and making it more letting me talk to the viewers. It's always nice to hear from the viewers. Football Block says, but thank you for the invite, bro. No problem, man. No problem. I really, it looks like we have someone joining the stream. We have a special guest. We got Tommy Pockets here.
What's going on?
Tommy Pockets. Yo, what's going on, boss? How are you?
Yo, how you doing?
Good, dude. Good. No, I'm just chilling, just talking about the Group I games. France versus Senegal. I already went over that game. We can go back to it. I can get your opinion on it if you'd like. And then I'm talking a little bit about Iraq, Norway. I got the football block in the chat. My buddy Brandon, he says, I have to drive the girlfriend right now. Tough, bro.
Damn,
Tough.
dude.
I mean, hey, I get it.
Uh,
Girls aren't the best drivers, so you gotta do what you gotta do if you want to.
yeah, if only there was an app like Uber that
Yeah,
existed, you know?
exactly, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Only if Uber existed, you could just Uber her. And then he says, otherwise I would join. Bro, no, we totally get it. It's all good, it's all good, brother. Next time. There's always a next time. We appreciate you in the chat though, boss. We appreciate you in the chat. We got the football block laughing at the girlfriend comment. I mean, I don't have a girlfriend, so I can say these things. So I won't have to sleep on the couch if I say this stuff. So you know what I mean? That's where I have that freedom. But Tommy Pockets, how you
Who's on?
feeling today, brother? How you
Who's on,
feeling?
Rob?
Not much, man. Not much. Just happy to be live, brother. Happy to be live, going over the games, going over the results. Did you see France beat Senegal 3-1?
I did. I did.
What are
I
you?
guess they got like all their goals like what, right away or what? Or I mean right at
So
the end.
so Mbappe opened the scoring for France in, I believe it was the 66th minute. The first half was really like honestly like slow, bro. Um
Really?
they Senegal actually like dominated the first half in my opinion. They didn't get any goals, but in my opinion, I think Senegal looked like the better team. Mbappe looked just lethargic out there. Um, Honestly, I think they needed halftime more than Senegal, the French national team. I think Deschamps needed to like give them the ye old Sir Alex Ferguson hair dryer at halftime in the MetLife dressing room, and get them motivated a little bit because they looked like totally a different team in the second half. So that was kind of the story of the France Senegal game. They had a late flurry of goals. Mbappe and Elise connected for the first one. Elise, beautiful pass through to Mbappe, and he cut across the goalie. He was able to close his hips and get the ball back across net to the far post, across Mendy, and Mendy couldn't get it down quick enough to stop it. And then Barcola scored on a fast break in the 82nd minute. Rabiot played a magnificent ball through the lines. Barcola's speed, he was able to cut through Senegal's defense and put one in the back of the net. And then Mbappe's second goal, the third goal for France, was absolutely a cracker, brother. It was a
Really?
screamer. He scored from like 25 out. One of the French player like had it, and one of the Senegalese defenders like tackled him, and it like kind of skipped to Mbappe, like it ricocheted off the French player that had possession, and it ricocheted to Mbappe. He picked up possession like 30 yards out, took one dribble, and just absolutely hammered the ball from like 25 out. Mendy had he couldn't do anything. It was a great shot, and it ended 3-1. But I was saying earlier that Senegal had their chances, man. They had a ton of chances in the first half, and in the second half, they even had some good opportunities to, they were able to get through France's defense, but they couldn't get more than one goal. The one goal they did get came from the youngster. He's only 18 years old. His name's Ibrahim Mbaye, and it was just a rocket. Honestly, like it wasn't from far out, but he just like hit it so hard, like near post. Um, Magnan, I can't even say the French goalie's name. I'm so used to Lloris, but they have the younger guy in now. He's their starting goalie. You couldn't get a hand on it, and yeah, it ended 3-1. How do you feel about France like going forward? Do you think there's a lot of hype behind France right now? The bookies have France and Spain both at like plus 425 to win this thing. How do you feel about France moving forward?
Not great about him, obviously. Yeah, I'm not thrilled,
Yeah.
I don't think they're anyone to write home about.
What do you think their weakness is? Like their defense and their goalkeeping, or what's their weakness in your opinion?
I don't know, man. It could just be one of those things. Like maybe they're not, maybe they don't blend well together.
Yeah,
I got to be honest though. I didn't watch that game,
I
but
didn't
just
either. I
me
didn't
being
either.
like, how come they didn't like annihilate? You know, how come they didn't annihilate Senegal? Like,
Well, yeah, no, you're so right, bro. Like, you know, the first half, dude, Senegal looked like the better team. If this was like a championship level team, like this French team, they
yeah,
wouldn't have even given Senegal a sniff. You know what I mean? And Senegal is a great team, but like, bro, like this is the odds on favorite team to win the fucking World Cup. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. Senegal looked way stronger than they really should have by on paper. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I do know what you're saying. Um, because I think that's definitely been a factor. I think a lot of teams have looked like stronger than I anticipated. Um,
I totally agree,
if you know what
bro.
I mean, like who was I watching where I was just like, wow, dude, like this team like can like move the ball around, bro. Like Iran, bro. Like I know New Zealand's nobody, but like Iran, dude, Egypt, like that's a huge point for Egypt, man.
It is.
Like
Yeah, I ended up.
a massive point. And like, what
Yes.
the hell? Like, they could have won the game. Like, it was an own goal.
Yeah, so I actually watched like the full recap of that game, bro. I was like, fuck the highlights. I'm watching like the full 90 minutes again. I watched it like last night. And bro, dude, Egypt looked great, man. They played with so much heart, so much intensity. Um the only thing was like, they subbed on Belgium subbed Lukaku on for the striker that they had starting. And I think just like Lukaku's aura just kind of like messed with the Egyptian players, bro. Because as soon as Lukaku came on, like there was a ball whipped across and it was going to Lukaku and one of the defenders, Hani, I think it was. He plays for Pyramids FC, I believe. He like kind of dove to like kick it like out, like to try and get it out for like a corner, to not let um Lukaku get the ball and he kicked it into our net. You know what I mean? He kicked it in the Egyptian net. So that's how they got their goal. But besides that, I mean, De Bruyne hit the post on a free
Okay.
kick. It was a really nice free kick, and De Bruyne hit the post. It did hit the outside of the post. It didn't really hit it square. So it might have, probably gone wide or hit the post and come back. If anything, it hit the post and went out for a goal kick. But, you know, Egypt looked like the better team in my opinion, and Ashore his goal was incredible, bro. Like it was a rocket. It was such a great shot. Um, Salah passed it like to him, and he was just in space, and it was probably like 24 to like 26 yards out. He just like hit it, and it went in the net, and it gave Egypt so much confidence. I was worried, I was telling my dad, like, I just hope Egypt doesn't concede first. You know what I mean? Because if Egypt concedes first, they're just gonna lose confidence and it could be a thrashing by Belgium. But I was really happy with that result
Yeah,
for
bro.
Egypt.
Yo, 100%. Like, dude, that's, yeah, I agree with that. That's huge. Like if you're a small team, you know what I mean? Like, the underdog in this, as far as like holding it down and not conceding early on, it's massive.
Yes.
It's massive. You might as well just consider like that's where the game's won. Um, so, Rob, what games did you watch? Like, what teams have you watched?
I watched well, I don't really have a lot of time to talk today. I have like another like 10-15 minutes because my dad wants to watch Argentina versus Algeria. And towards the end of this stream, like the last 5 minutes, I do want to get your prediction.
Isn't that on right now?
It starts at 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I do want to just show the lineups on stream. I'll screen share, and then I just kind of want to get your thoughts on how you think that game is going to go, who you think we should look out for on each team, blah blah blah. But the game I did watch today, like from start to finish, was Iraq versus Norway. So that was the game I watched. I don't know if you got to catch that one at all.
Yeah, I had that game on.
Yeah. So how'd you feel about that one?
Um, I mean, Norway has Holland. I mean, that's really it.
Yeah,
That's really all you can take away from it. Kind of the scoreline I expected, to be honest with you. I kind of
yeah.
thought how I thought Norway was going to dominate that.
Yeah.
Um, and like
Iraq didn't look, bro. Iraq didn't
that's
look like that bad,
that's
honestly.
what I was about to say. Like I don't really know if they dominated, but like the fact that they have Holland is the reason they have 4 goals.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I kind of was like, yeah, Norway has Holland. I mean, that's wasn't really one sided. Like, bro, if you take Holland out of the equation, bro, Iraq maybe wins.
yeah.
Like, or
No, for
it's like
sure.
a tie. Like, bro, they didn't look that bad at all. They didn't look that bad at all. I think, yeah, yeah. I mean, Holland's insane. He's just insane. Um, did you watch the Netherlands game, Netherlands Japan?
I honestly didn't get to watch that one. I was at work during that one. I had it on at the bar, and I was like trying to run out like to like look at the score and shit here and there.
Yeah.
I did watch the highlights and saw the goals. Um,
So prime, I don't know if you could tell by the highlights, but prime example of literally a coach like losing a game for you. Not and losing in the sense of as like they had the 3 points and that it ended as a draw. Dude, the pressure that the Netherlands had until the 75th minute was like insane. Like they were dominating. Somerville literally looked like Lionel Messi. Like he was dribbling through everybody. Gakpo looked great. They literally took out. I think they took out Somerville and Gakpo for defenders, and then they took out Malin and put in Depay, who's been playing in the Brazilian league. He looked like complete trash. He literally looked like he'd never touched a soccer ball before.
yeah.
Like slow, like soft, losing 1v1 battles, like losing balls in the air to like Japanese guys. Like, bro, he looked horrible.
Yep.
And then like so they basically went to like a 4-5-1 and then conceded a goal. It was and you could see it. Like the momentum totally shifted. It was like, oh my god, like dude, this coach is gonna like Koeman's gonna lose the game for the Netherlands. And yeah, he did. Like that should have been an easy 3 points for the Netherlands. I'm curious to see one if Depay enters the match again because he looked so bad, like so bad. I don't think he retained possession once.
Wow.
And then two, like if Koeman does anything like that at all again, like when they're up in the game, because
Okay.
it was
Okay.
clear as day, clear as day. Um, and then I think Morocco, like I can totally see them making a run to the quarterfinals again.
Really? Again? Wow.
Bro,
Okay.
they look, bro, insane. Like
Yeah.
bro, they look so good.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
um, yeah, um, yeah, they looked great. I think United States looks good. Um, like when you think about it, like the Ballon d'Or winner usually has like 6 or 7, or not Ballon d'Or. The Golden Boot winner usually has like 6 or 7 goals.
Okay.
The guy, like that Nigerian guy on United States has 2 goals.
Yeah. Balogun.
Balogun has 2 goals. Like that's insane.
Yeah.
Like that's nuts. Like I think the most World Cup goals by an American in his career is like 6, and it's like by Landon Donovan. Like he's already like right. It's kind of ridiculous. He got 2 goals in one game in a World Cup match. So we'll see what happens with the USA. They looked way better than I thought they were going to look. Mexico looked worse than I thought they were going to look. But yeah, those are like mainly the games that I watched.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I don't want to derail from your preview of the Argentina Algeria game, but I had to like those are my main takeaways of like of the tournament so far.
Real quick question for you. Since your brother-in-law he's Dutch, have you talked to him at all about the Netherlands Japan result?
I watched the game with him.
Oh, you did. Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
And
awesome. What was he saying? Like, what was he thinking? Kind of the
he
same
would
thing along
he
the
would say
lines
the
as you.
exact same thing.
Yeah.
It's clear as day. We're watching it. We're like, dude, this is nuts. And then like, of course, they scored. Like, and
Mhm.
I was like, yep, seen that coming. Like, it was actually nuts. Like Somerville was playing so good. Like he was literally so hot. It was insane, dude. Like you
Yeah.
could tell he was just so hyped. Like you see certain players, they're just playing out of their shoes because like they're just so hyped to play in the World Cup. And like, bro, it's like they score and like the camera just pans to him, and he's like I like we were talking like I don't even know what you go in and say to the players after that game, like as a
Yeah.
coach.
Yeah.
Like just you just apologize, I guess. Like 100% on them, like on Koeman, 100% on
Yeah.
Koeman. Like it was actually wild. Um, yeah, it was wild. I also thought Van Dijk looked very soft, even though he got the goal, the go ahead goal. I thought he looked like extremely soft on the ball, and their defenders were giving throughout the whole game. To be honest, the defenders were giving them like too much space in front of the 18. Um, like kind of playing like a little bit of like a passive defensive style, which was like interesting. Uh, but of course, when the momentum shifted, they were still giving them that space, and it was like you could just tell it was like they're gonna score, they're gonna tie this game up.
They scored off of a corner, didn't they? The
Um,
the game tying goal.
yes,
Yeah, that was like so surprising to me because the Dutch players, they're so big. I
bro,
would have never thought.
they were getting run ragged at the time. They were literally getting, I swear to God, like they were getting run ragged. Like that's why they had a fucking corner kick. It was
Yeah, yeah,
nuts.
yeah,
Like, bro,
yeah,
they were gassed. Like they were 100% gassed. Like it was like, because they didn't have the ball. They were literally on the back foot, like from the 70th minute, when Koeman made all those subs. It was like suicide. It was
yeah.
nuts to watch. It was nuts to watch, to be honest. That's one of the only games I've seen like all the way through, like start to finish. I think it was only really I've only seen that one and then the Mexico game, like start to
Okay.
finish. Uh, just been busy, but like yeah, like that was yeah, it was pretty wild to see. Like I was like, man, like, and of course I'm rooting for the Netherlands, but
For sure.
I was like, man, this is like if I was a Dutch guy, like, dude, I would be fucking livid.
Yeah, no, without a doubt.
Yeah,
I'd imagine, your brother-in-law was probably livid as fuck, dude. Like, you know what I mean? He was
yeah,
probably pissed.
he was pissed. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
he was pissed.
okay, so let's go to let's look at this Argentina Algeria game. It kicks off in 10 minutes. Um, I just want to pull up the lineups real quick. I'm gonna screen share. Um, Give me one moment. All right, so I don't know if you can see that. It's probably like really small on your end, but um yeah, so these are the lineups for the game. I don't really know anyone on this is clearly, I mean, just by the looks of it on paper, this should be an easy win for Argentina. This Algerian team, they're not as strong as they used to be. They actually have Zidane's son in net, dude. Lucas Zidane is in net for Algeria tonight.
Dude, what?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Lucas
crazy.
Zidane's in net for Algeria, bro. Um, and then the only other person I know on this team is Eight Nori, Ryan Eight Nori. There is a guy on Feyenoord. I'd imagine your brother-in-law
Who's
would
that? Who's
know.
that?
His name is Anis Hadid Musa.
Ah,
Anis,
yeah. How did Musa? I know him.
yeah. So he's on there. And then it looks like one of the center backs is from
Bro, he's
Dortmund.
actually good, bro.
He's good. He's someone to keep an eye out for
Bro, I mean, he's got 11 goals and 6 assists.
in the Eredivisie.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Like, but
That's a great dude. That's a great GA for any league. You know what I mean?
yeah.
This Argentinian lineup though, Tom. It's like star studded though, bro. You got Emi Martinez in net, and then they're doing a 4-4-2. Their four back defenders are Lissandro Martinez and Christian Romero as the center backs, and then Medina and Montiel as their fullbacks. I'm not too familiar with those guys, the fullbacks, but everyone else, you got Rodrigo De Paul at right attacking mid, Thiago Almada at left attacking mid, Enzo Fernandez and McAllister as the center mids, and then Lautaro Martinez and Messi starting up top in the 4-4-2 formation. I mean,
So, I'm like not thrilled. I'm not thrilled about. Isn't DePaul like a holding mid?
yes, I think he was utilized when because he played on Atletico, I believe, right?
Yeah, wasn't he like a holding mid at Atletico? Or am I going nuts? I don't
Um,
know. Maybe I'm wrong.
no, no, he did play like holding mid. Yeah, he wasn't really on like the right usually like he is today. You know what I mean? He was more like central. I remember for Atletico, if I do remember correctly. Um,
It just says he played. I don't know. It just says he played at mid. Um, I don't know how I feel about the Argentinian squad, dude. I gotta be honest, bro. I'm kind
do
of
you think
liking
they're
Algeria in this.
I always root for the underdog. I just think Luka Zidane is gonna have to fucking play like his best game of his life, dude.
100%. Well, the thing is,
Because
they have Messi, so Messi could pull something out of nowhere. Are their defenders like good at all? Like the Algerian defenders? Like who's this guy? Like, where does this
so
guy
they
play? This
have
guy plays
Ryan
on.
Ait Nori, who
Bro, and this guy plays on. Dude,
Ryan Ait.
Benson Boni, bro, Ben Sabani plays on Dortmund.
Okay, yeah. I
He's
saw that.
he's got
Yeah, I'm looking at
he's
that
got
right
a
now.
pretty good rating. He's got a pretty good rating at Dortmund, dude.
Did he? I didn't see what was like his. Okay, so he played 21 games. Wow, for a center back, dude, he has 5 goals and 2 assists in the Bundesliga. That's not bad.
Bro, I don't know, man. Bro, like the other guy, the forward's pretty good too, bro. Gory.
Yeah, he plays for Marseille. Yeah, I see that. I
Yeah, I
see
mean,
that.
he's got 8 goals and 3 assists.
Yeah.
Where are they
Uh,
playing?
this game is in Kansas City.
Kansas City. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Argentina's strongest player is Martinez.
Lautaro Martinez.
Yeah, is Martinez. So it is kind of wild. Yeah, Lissandro Martinez. It is kind of wild.
Wait, the
Like, yeah, like
striker or the center back?
the center back. Well, not to get confused with the goalie,
There are three
Emiliano.
Martinezes. Yeah, so
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah, yeah.
differentiate.
Lissandro Martinez.
Okay.
What
No,
about just
he
all of them, man? No, but
no,
seriously, so
no.
Lissandro Martinez is their strongest player. Of course, Messi's up there, but I don't know. I'm curious to see how this Messi is going to play because he's been playing in MLS and he's old. So like, let's see. But if they can somehow get past those two guys, like if they can get past Lissandro Martinez and then stop Messi, I can very well see this being like a Morocco-Brazil situation, 1-1.
I love that. I actually love that, bro. I love that score prediction.
Yeah, I can totally see that going down.
I looked into this Haj Musa guy that's on Feyenoord. I was looking at his stats, bro. This dude might be someone to look out for in this game, man. Because Thiago Almada, he's going to be attacking down the side with Thiago Almada and Medina. And, I don't know, man. Like, he could definitely, but then he has to get past Lissandro Martinez, which, that's going to be the hard part, honestly. He could get
Bro,
past Almada and Medina.
bro, all of these guys on Algeria play in like the Bundesliga and like, bro, they all play in like real leagues. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
the guy Montiel is playing for River Plate, and Medina he plays for Marseille. I mean, that's good. But
Yeah.
I thought I saw another guy. Yeah, DePaul is playing for Inter Miami.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Bro, like,
He's definitely past his prime, bro. Rodrigo De Paul.
yeah, like he's actually in the starting lineup.
Yeah, I don't know
I'm a
who they
little
would play like
shocked. Like,
instead of him. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Um,
I'm not used to the fucking foot mob
like
like
on the
browser.
computer.
Yeah. Like I don't know how to look up the subs. Oh, bench. There it is. Um, they have Tagliafico. He used to be good. Isn't Marco Senesi good? Isn't he playing the Prem? Yeah, he plays on Tottenham. I mean, no, he was on Bournemouth. Bro, this guy is good. Bro, if
Yeah,
I'm an
yeah. The guy.
bro,
Yeah,
he was on Bournemouth. Fucking what they get fifth?
dude, they
Bro,
did really well this year.
Bournemouth was good. I guess he got
Yeah,
traded to Tottenham. Sucks for him.
yeah.
I don't know how you go from fucking. I don't know how you go from playing on top five Bournemouth to bottom five Tottenham.
The 17th place or 16th place Tottenham.
Bro, this guy, like, because I remember being like, who the hell is this guy? I looked him up. Like, one day I was
Yeah.
like watching Bournemouth. What? So he's on the bench, which is wild. Yeah. Otamendi, must be in a wheelchair. I haven't heard that name in like 6 years. Um, Tagliafico's on Lyon. Interesting, bro. I don't know. I know you got a hard stop at 9 o'clock, but that's all I got to fucking say, man. That's
What do you
interesting.
think? Do you think Riyad Mahrez? I mean, I know Mahrez is old now. But do you think he could come on and make an impact for Algeria if need be, or do you think he's a little too past his prime at this point?
Um, where's he playing? In Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, yeah. He plays in Saudi. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I have no idea. He only has 4 goals in the
Yeah.
Saudi league. Like bro, that guy Quinones, he has like I think he's got like 40 goals. Did you know that, bro? The guy on Mexico, Quinones?
Bro, I was doing a stream with my buddy, the football block that we were talking to a little bit ago, and bro, he told me that actually. I told him like on
Bro,
stream, like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like I don't know much about Quinones, and he's
dude,
like, dude,
30
he's like the leading goal scorer in Saudi.
bro, 33 goals in 31 appearances. Bro, he's kind of good.
That's great, Tom. It doesn't matter what league you play in. You could be playing in Hamilton Township Rec League, and if you get 33 goals or whatever in 30 games, dude, that's incredible, bro.
Anyway, I guess that's what I'm saying. Riyad Mahrez has 4 goals in that same league, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So probably not. I'm just gonna say no. Not that
Gotcha.
I wouldn't put money on anything there, but
Yeah.
he's
So
35, bro. Jesus Christ.
before we do end stream, brother, let me just get a score prediction. I think you said it already, but just what were you thinking for the score again?
Yeah, let's go 1-1.
1-1?
Yeah, let's go 1-1.
I love that. I love that prediction, bro. I would love that to happen too, man. I'm really rooting for Algeria. I love I don't know what it is about the underdog story, but I just love rooting for the underdog, man, you know?
Yeah, yeah, I know. No, I'm
So
with you, man. I'm gonna root for Algeria too. Screw it. Argentina won last time. I don't care what happens to them. I remember that too. For like the past 5 years, I think maybe it actually got broken actually with France. No, it didn't. But for like the past, it's something crazy, dude. I'm telling you, like whoever wins the World Cup does not make it out of the group the following year.
that's crazy. That's crazy,
I
actually.
swear,
Yeah,
like
no, I've
maybe it got who won the World Cup in 2018? France did. So they
in
got out
2018,
in
yeah.
20. So they got out of the group. So they were the ones to break it, but it is somewhat of a pattern.
Yeah. It
So
sucks because like I don't know if that pattern will happen this year because Argentina just has such an easy group. It's them, Algeria, Jordan, and Austria. I know Austria is a good team and all, but you know it's such a lopsided group. But Argentina is definitely the you know the strongest team in that group. But yeah, bro, are you down for tomorrow? I think I'm gonna do a stream like at like 9 o'clock after the Panama game. I don't know if you'd be down to just talk about games tomorrow.
I can't.
Um, not no go for you tomorrow.
I'm probably a no go until Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, it's all good, bro. Yeah, we'll figure something out. But are you about to watch this Argentina Algeria game?
Yeah, I have it on.
Bet. All right, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad wanted to watch it with me over at his house, so I got to
Oh
get
my God, you
going.
have to drive over there.
Yeah, I got to get over there. But
All
bro,
right.
thank you so much for coming on today, bro. I really appreciate you coming on stream. All right.
You got it, dude.
All right, I'll
Talk to you
catch you,
later.
Tom.
See
All
ya.
right, see ya.